All right, we're just gonna warm up in a Tabata, okay? All right. Where's the? Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate walking lunge, okay? So just you'll do that in place, okay? All right. You'll take a step, all right. You'll lunge. So everyone just kind of step and lunge. Good, perfect, just like that. All right. So that's what we're looking for on the step and lunge. Okay. Next one is gonna be all right a jumping jack. Okay. So you're just gonna get your arms up, all the way up and all the way back, and then the last one's gonna be burpee. Okay. Go nice and slow on the burpee. Okay. But you guys that were here yesterday did a lot of push-ups. This will be a good way to kind of get warm up and get some of that tightness broken up as well. All right. So first exercise, all right, is going to be the lunges, then the jumping jacks, and then the burpee. Okay. All right. I'm going to put you on the clock.
How many of each?
We're going to do a time. So you're going to have 20 seconds of work, and then you'll have a 10-second break. Let me just get my clock. And starting from right there.
Miguel, where's his?
She said she was gonna join. She's in Connecticut.
All right, guys, ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. Lunges. Your lunging. You're lunging, guys. Are just alternating lunges. Step forward, stand tall. Step forward, stand tall. And time. You're going to jump and jack next. So make sure you have some space, you guys. Go. Jump and jack, jump and jack. Keep going. And time. Next one is burpee. So go nice and slow. 4, 5 at the max. And go. And time. All right, guys, you're on a break. You'll go back to lunges, round number 2. Ready? And go. Here you go, Denise.
Tired already. Jesus.
Yeah. Take your time.
How
Take
many
a break.
margaritas did you have yesterday for Cinco to
Oh.
Denise?
All right, guys, jumping jack is next.
I only had one.
And go. Jumping jack. Good job, guys. Keep going. And time. Burpee is next. Again, nice and slow on the burpee, guys. Ready? And go. Keep going, keep going. And time. Last round here, guys. Last round. Just leave that as is, you know. So all that stuff is there, the kettlebell's there. All you have to do is plug in the phone. And go. Lunges, lunges. Close enough, please. Keep. All right, guys, time. Jumping jack is next. Go. Okay, guys. Almost there. And time. Burpee. And go. Last time. All right, guys, time. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a box stretch today, okay? I mean, you guys can do it on your couch. Quite frankly, you can do it up against the wall if you want, okay? All right, that's stretch number one. And stretch number two, we're going to do a quad stretch. I like to do this standing up, but if you want, you can saddle if you want. It's really pretty much the same thing. I just find it's more comfortable. First thing that she's going to do on the box stretch is she's going to put her hands on top of the box. It's kind of like a child pose, okay? And again, if you want to use a couch or an ottoman or a a footstool or the railing, quite frankly, you could use the railing, Christina. A chair will work. Anything you can use the sink or the countertop will. All right, whatever you guys want to go ahead and do, and you'll sink into that for 90 seconds. Okay, all right. The other exercise or the stretch is just a quad stretch, but that's it. So again, if you want to hold on to that same chair or that box or that railing, go ahead and do so. We'll spend 1 minute on each side. All right. All right, cool. All right, hold on, guys. I'm just going to get Evelyn to kick the clock on for you. Ev, just kick it on. Ready, guys? And couch stretch. Go. Yep, just relax. Keep going, keep going. Don't worry about that. Technical difficulty. It's got to go on the other side. You can move this over and put it up against this, which would be probably a better idea. No. I can see it. You might not have numbers. Keep going, guys. You're almost there. About 15 seconds. All right, guys, and time. You're going to do the quad stretch next.
What's up?
Quad stretch. You're just going to stand tall. Okay, you're going to grab your back leg and stretch. Go. Please, just leave it. Keep going, guys. 30 seconds. I don't know if you can see the clock there. Just about 15 seconds, and we'll switch the legs. All right, guys, let's go ahead and switch to sides. Just about 30 seconds. Keep going, guys. You're just about there and you can relax, okay? All right, so what I want to do is I want to go over how this workout kind of flows. All right, because the workout is exactly the same, okay? All right, except you know the lunge movement is going to change, okay? Or each round, okay? All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. You're going to do 10 strict press in a lunge position. All right. You will have your knee on the ground, and we're going to demo all these. Okay. All right. What you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to do 10 strict press per side. Okay. In a lunge position. Then you're going to go 25 feet. Okay. All right. If you don't know what 25 feet is, you can just walk it out, and I'll show you how to do that too as well. And if you don't have 25 feet or you don't have the space to do a walking lunge, which a lot of it you guys look like you do, you can just do them in place. Okay, it's going to be up to you. All right. Okay, so 10 strict presses in the lunge position, 25 front rack lunges. That means you're going to have the weight on one side. After that, you're going to do 10 jump overs. Then you're going to do 10 RDL on each side. Then you're going to do 25 feet front rack lunges on the opposite side, okay? And then you're going to do 10 jump overs again, okay? So it goes 10, 25, 10, 10, 25, 10, okay? So it's kind of like an up-down in a sense, all right? That's what you're going to do for round 1. Round 2, okay, all right, the 25 front rack walking lunges are going to change to overhead walking lunges, but everything else is going to be the same. So you're always going to do 10 strict press. You're always going to do 25 feet of some sort of lunge, whatever it may be. And then you're going to do the RDL and jump overs, then the lunges, and then the jump overs again. Okay. All right. So on round 3, you'll do front rack step up. Okay. On round 4, you'll do front rack walking lunges, right back to this beginning, then overhead, and then walking lunges. Again, we're going to walk you guys through this. All right. So you don't have any issues, okay? All right, we're gonna walk you guys through this so you don't have any issues as you're doing the workout. So let's go over the workout, okay? So lunges in the strict press lunges, okay? She's gonna just be in a lunge position. Her knee is gonna be on the ground, and she's just gonna press 10 on her right and then 10 on her left, okay? All right, the front rack walking lunge is she's gonna stand up and just stand up out of the lunge. She'll take a step. She'll take a step, okay? All right, so if you want to walk out 20 feet, guys, or excuse me, 25 feet, your best bet is to probably just go ahead and go 1 foot in front of the other. And you can just do 1, 2, 3, 4. I would do that for 13 steps, okay? And go down and back, okay? That's going to be roughly around 25 feet, okay? So you shouldn't have a problem with that. But if you want to just do the walking lunge, she's just going to do 15 of those, okay? So she's going to take a step, 1, and then alternate 2, okay? All right, if she's doing that in place, she's just going to do 15 reps. If she's going to destination, so she can just do 15 of those, or she could walk, all right, 12 steps and then back, okay? All right, 12, feet in front of the other, not 12 steps down and 12 steps back, okay? All right, we'll talk about that once we get through the workout here, okay? All right, 10 jump overs. So whatever you're using, she's using a kettlebell, okay? All right, you will face it. Don't side jump, so no lateral jumps today. Face it. Also, so don't do that, all right? Don't jump over it backwards either, all right? So when you jump forward, don't try to, jump backwards, all right? Yeah, don't try that. Okay, good. All right, so Once you're done with the jump overs, you're going to do 10 RDL. Okay. So an RDL is a fairly like kind of controlled movement. You're going to go down and come up. She has a kettlebell. You're welcome to use a dumbbell, whatever you want. You'll do 10 on each side. So that's going to be 20 total, but 10 on the right and 10 on the left. And you're going to do that every round. All right. Okay. After that, you'll do the jump overs again. I'm sorry, the lunges again, and then the jump overs again. Okay. Round 2, strict press in the lunge position. Front rack walking lunges now changes to overhead walking lunges. So step and walk if she's walking. If she's just doing a walking lunge, she'll take a step and back. So if you're doing the second version, 15 total. If you're actually walking, all right, 25 feet, you'll go down and back, okay? All right. And then the last change, round 3, is going to change into a front rack step up, all right? She's going to do 25 of these with 1 on one side. That's 1, that's 2, and so on and so forth, okay? Round 4, you're back to the front rack walking lunges. Round 5, overhead walking lunges. And round 6, backs on the box, okay? I know it sounds pretty confusing, but once you kind of get used to it and you kind of hear us walking you through it, it's going to make some sense, okay? All right, so what you need is, maybe you might want a couple of different weights if you have that. One weight for the RDL, one weight for the push press, okay? And really going to just go ahead and dictate it. Again, if you want to walk out, I mean, it's easy for me because I have a 12, I wear a size 12. So all I do is I take one foot, I put it in front of the other, and I walk out 13 feet. I make a mark, and now I know where my starting point and my ending point is, okay? If not, you'll just walk in place, okay? All right, questions? Okay, good. Let's get ourselves situated. If you have a question, let me know. Go ahead, Miguel.
So it's strict press, front rack, lunge, jump overs, then RDLs. What's after RDL?
Lunges on the opposite side. So the front rack will go from right to left.
Okay.
And then the jump overs again.
The jump overs again. How many jump overs?
10.
9.
All right. All right, cool. All right, let's get ourselves situated here, guys.
Tenemos que tener en tenemos que hacer un link. Evelyn, when we do the step up, where does the weight go on your shoulder?
Yeah, front rack, or just rest it on one shoulder, and then the next round switch it and rest it on the next one.
Never up, overhead?
No, only for the walking lunges. You're going to do overhead walking lunges.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Yes, Denise.
Okay, just, so the only one that we're really gonna do 25 on would be the step ups, right? The other ones, we can do 15 if we're doing it in place.
Yeah,
But the step ups, we'll do all 25 of those.
that one's 25. Yep.
Okay.
Pero no, se lo va a cambiar, 10 en una y 10 en otra. No, pero baja el pie. Y cuando baje el pie totalmente, para arriba, eso. Pero tiene que bajar todo el pie. Eso.
Doing good.
Esos dos.
All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get rocking and rolling. I'm going to walk you right through it. You're welcome to make any weight changes that you want. And again, I'm going to help walk you through it here, all right? All right, let's go ahead and get you on the clock. All right, guys, you're starting with a lunge strict press, okay? In a lunge position, go. Press 10 times on each arm. Remember, guys, okay, don't arch your back. That's a nice thing about doing this. Once you do 10 on the right, you'll do 10 on the left, or vice versa. Yep, you'll switch your legs, and you'll rotate and press. Good. Yep. Stand tall. When you're done, you're going to do the 25-foot or the 15 front rack walking lunges. 15 in place. Good, Will. Take a step. Just like that, Will. Perfect. Good, Christina. Stay tall, Christina. Stay tall. Good. When you're done with that, you're going to do the jump overs, okay? The jump overs are for 10 reps, 10 reps. So jump, turn around. Good, Christina. That's it. Good. After 10, good. And after that, Christina, you'll do the RDLs, 10 on each side. Jump overs are next, Will. Yep, the jump overs aren't super high, guys. That's why there's a lot of them. It's just over the little dumbbell or the kettlebell. Miguel, that's why you're better off going down and back. So you always finish and start in the same position. Okay, RDLs, good, Christina. Take your time on those. After the 10 front jumps, you're going to do 10 RDL. That's too high to jump over, Isabel. Use a dumbbell. That's fine. The ball's good. There you go, Will. 10 on each side on the RDLs. You're good, Miguel. 10 on each arm. 10 on the right, and then 10 on the left. After that, you'll do the walking lunges again in front rack. Good, Christina. Good, Christina. You're on 10 more jump overs. And then you'll go back into the lunge position, Christina, and do your 10 strict presses again. Good, Rodriguez. There you go. Take your time on the RDLs, guys, okay? All right, and Julian, don't let your knee cave in. Make sure your knee and your toe stay in a nice straight line. After you're done with the RDL, you'll do 25 front rack lunges again, and then 10 jump overs. You'll put the ball or the dumbbell on the opposite side of your body. Yep, and you'll lunge again. 15 reps in place or the 25 feet. Good, Christina. You're going to overhead walking lunges. So, Christina, once you do the last press overhead, just come right out of the lunge like you were doing it, if that makes sense. Good, Miguel. Good. Overhead walking lunges next. after the press is you're not on both knees. There you go. Good. One knee. Don't get distracted. Is and Julian, keep going. Good, Christina. Overhead walking lunge. You're jumping over next. You good, Will? On the lunges, the second round, you're doing overhead, over your head. Arm is straight over your head.
I just finished with my other hand, this.
Yeah, you can't, it hurts.
Jumps?
After, yeah, the jumps end the round. Yes. Good, Rodriguez. After that, Rodriguez, you're going to do the lunges with the weight overhead. Will, after that, you're going to get on one knee and do 10 strict press on each side. Good. After the 10 strict press on each side, you're going to do 15 overhead walking lunges. Is you have to unmute yourself. You're freezing up, that's why.
¿Cómo es el dos? ¿Dónde está?
You have the second round is 10 strict presses in the
No, I'm
lunge position.
unmuted. Estamos listos.
Okay, what's your question?
Estamos con la-
What's your question?
What, round two?
Yes? I don't know what your question is. Round two? I don't know. I think you're on round two. You do the strict presses in the lunge position. Then you do 25 feet. Yep. Strict press. After that, you overhead walking lunge. Then you do the jump over. Then the RDL. Then the other side overhead walking lunge. Then the jump over. Good, Will. That's perfect.
Ahora, jump over. Just ready.
Overhead walking lunges, Isabel. Overhead walking lunge. Here you go. Perfect. You got 15 of those alternating. So this is 3 and that's 4. Good. You got it, Christina. So Christina, you're doing strict press. You're now going to do the step up on the lunges, 25 total. And then jump over RDL, step up, 25, jump overs again. Rodriguez, you're on the RDL. You'll do the overhead walking lunge. Yep, I got you.
Goes to the floor. The opposite leg goes back, right?
You can do it either way. I actually think it's easier to do the opposite way you're doing. I think if you keep your left leg on the ground, all right, you put the weight in your right arm. That's my personal opinion. Good, Christina. That's perfect. You got 25 reps. It makes it easier to keep your chest parallel to the floor. Is you got jump overs. 10 jump overs. Yep. After the 10 jump overs is, you're going to do 10 RDL. Good. Good, Christina. 25 step ups, and you'll do jump overs next.
What's up, Will?
After this one, jump overs? Or just?
RDL? Nope. Walking lunges.
Okay.
Yep. Opposite arm. Perfect. Good, Christina. You're ending the round 3. And you'll just start all over again, Christina. The lunges go from front rack to overhead to step ups. You're on halfway point. Good, Rodriguez. You're on lunges on the step up after that. Okay. So you're going to do 10 on each side, Rodriguez, and then step up. Will, you're on the jump overs and then the lunge position, strict press. You got it, is strict press. Perfect. After strict press, you'll do 25 step ups with the weight on one side. Good. Up to around the 10-minute mark. That's pretty heavy, is for the strict press. If you have to, go 5, 5, 5, 5. It's a lot, though. Goodwill. That's why I think this needs to be there, you know. Or even if we just put it in between us, you know. I think that'll just, because I think they're always looking at our screen, main screen.
Justin,
Goodwill. Yes, sir.
I don't have box, so I'm just gonna do like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I would hold the weight though, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
10? 10 and 10?
Yeah, it's fine. Good, Rodriguez. Step ups is good. And Julian? Good. So it's strict press to start the round, 10 aside. Then whatever lunge you're doing, jump over, RDL, lunge, and jump over again. Good, Christina. After the jump overs, Christina. Perfect. There you go, is. Good, Julian. That's why it's a little nicer to do it the other way. Because that's what happens.
It's easier to balance, but it's just easier to not be in a good position. It's easier to balance when you're in a bad position.
There you go, Christina. Good.
Good job on those RDLs, Will.
That's it. There you go, is. Remember, guys, don't rush those RDLs, okay? It's actually a nice place to get a break. If you feel like you keep losing your balance every time, okay? Miguel, what weight is that? 25?
40.
40? Yeah, it's a little heavy for the RDL, okay? You're opening up your shoulder. Yeah, use something a little lighter. You want to keep your shoulders down. So when you do that, Miguel, look at me. You're doing this. That's why you keep losing your balance. You want to keep your chest parallel to the floor. So it's kind of like I'm doing a good morning, except my arm is extended and my foot is back. So think about doing weight in the right arm, keep my left leg there. That keeps your chest down. Look. If you put in the same arm, you do this.
I was doing it wrong.
It's not wrong, okay? It's just a little bit more easier to keep your shoulder down. If you see, you can see Christina in the picture. She's doing a nice job. There you go, Will. That's much better, Miguel, and a lot more friendlier. Christina, that's a good job getting your foot back. Just kick it straight. Yes, exactly. Kick it straight back instead of off to the side. That kind of throws you off a little. After the RDL, guys, you do whatever lunge you're doing, whether it's front rack, overhead, or step up, and then you go back to the final jump over. There you go, Denise. That's good. That's all right. You're going to lose your balance on those GHs, guys, okay? It's inevitable. RDL, I'm sorry. Rain.
That's it?
No,
What-
Will.
You're halfway. You got to do it all over again, all right? Strict press.
Everything 2 rounds?
It's 6 total rounds. So you're back to the strict press, then you're back to front rack, then you're back to overhead, then you're back to step ups because you don't have the box. You're just doing those back lunges.
Okay.
Strict press in the lunge position.
Sorry to get you excited, Will.
Yeah, that was.
That's all right. Again, guys, take your time on those RDLs. Those step ups are moving pretty quick. All right. The jump overs are moving pretty quick. Those RDLs are a good time to just kind of let your heart rate start to come down.
Good pace on the step ups, Denise. After the strict press, front rack lunges, Will.
Good is. Yep, that's it. Lunges are next, Miguel. Good, Miguel. That's it, Christina. You're on your way, Christina. You just got a couple of rounds left. Good, Rodriguez. That's a good pace jumping over. Remember, make that jump over pretty simple, okay? You should be facing, not lateral. Facing. There you go. Should probably call those like a hop over. Next time. Because he's like jumping over the box over there. That's a lot. Good. Christina, that looks good. Miguel, that's a little better. Much better on that RDL. Don't rush that RDL and keep your arm nice and straight, Julian. Julian, don't worry about bringing your weight to the other foot. All right. You're just bringing your weight straight down to your foot that's actually going back. Okay. So you're not putting it in the opposite, you're not trying to bring it to the foot that's on the ground. I'd give yourself a little bit of space. All right. Go to where your foot, yeah. You'll get better at it. It's not easy. Overhead lunges next, Christina. It's tough to kind of manage your balance. Good. Hop overs, Christina and Rodriguez. That's excellent. That's it. And that's what you're looking for, guys. Jump over, turn around, take a step, and jump. Get a rhythm. There you go, Will.
What did he just do?
Will, what did you just do?
This,
Already
Jump over.
No, front arm.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to lunge,
Lunge.
lunge. Front rack lunge. Sorry. There you go. Is overhead walking lunge is next. Good, Christina. That's the first round of step ups. You're on your way. You're just about finished. Rodriguez, where are you at? What did you,
4.
what did you just do though?
I did the RDL in round 4.
Okay, you're going to do the lunges overhead. Oh, and front rack, excuse me. Round 4. Yep.
What's up, Biz?
Round 5.
Overhead walking lunges.
This. What's
Round
next?
6, step ups.
Okay.
Yep. So strict press is perfect. After the strict press, you'll do the step ups, then the jump overs, then the RDL, then the step ups, and then the jump overs, and you're done. Good, Miguel. Job, Christina.
That's awesome. No se brinca, no se deja.
Take your time on those last RDLs, Christina. That looks good. Christina, you have the RDLs, then the final step ups, and then the final jump overs, and you're done. Keep that arm nice and straight, Miguel. Good, Rodriguez. You're working on your 5th round. After that, you're going to do overhead walking lunges and then jump overs.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah, I see you over there, Glenn.
That was a fast run.
Yeah, he didn't want to get caught. That's what it was. He saw, yeah, Christina can't even do her reps. She's laughing. She knows it's true. You know?
It's probably the quickest you've ever seen him move.
Yeah. Step ups, Christina, and then jump overs, and you're done. Good is after the RDL, you're going to go ahead and do the step ups again. And then the jump overs, and you're both done. Good, Miguel. That's it, Will. Good, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, you're on the RDL.
Every time it goes down, it like focuses.
What's that?
Every time it goes down, it focuses.
Oh, the camera. That's weird. Might be like an iPad. After the RDL, Denise, you're going to do the overhead walking lunge and then the jump over, and you're on your final round. Last couple of jump overs, Christina. I'm going to rewrite this.
Good job, Christina.
All right, is strict press in the lunge position.
We're going into round 6.
Yep, it's your final round.
Yes.
Strict press in the lunge position. After that,
No, I gotta do the step up.
last round, Miguel. Good job, Christina. What, you're talking this? Are you talking to Glenn? He's hiding in like in the stairwell. He can't see you, you know? Christina, I feel like a parent right now, you know, where like the kid doesn't want to, like, he runs past the camera so he doesn't get yelled
ran as
at.
fast as your high energy dog. My goodness.
It makes me feel bad, like, you know, like doesn't even want to like say hello or
There's the
anything.
dog.
I'm gonna bust his chops or something.
They're doing construction on my garage, and the guy just rang the doorbell, so he had to run out quick. That's what.
Oh, okay. What do you got? Did something happen to it, or it just needs an upgrade or something?
Yeah, a tree demolished the whole thing, so we had to rebuild the whole thing.
When did that happen?
Back in July.
Oh, wow. Is it a freestanding or is it connected to the house? Oh, okay.
Freestanding. Yeah.
And where are you? Are you in Westfield or you're Cranford?
No, I'm Westfield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Westfield has that law that if you wanted to just knock down the garage, they won't let you. You have to rebuild it.
Yeah, they don't. And it has to be. It was 2 stories, 2-car, 2 stories. It was like an old carriage house.
Right.
And they wouldn't let us do it, so we had to go for variances and everything, and it took almost a year to get it approved.
For sure. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a pain in the butt. Goodwill. Good is. After that is step ups.
No, RDL.
No, after the strict press and lunge, you're always working on whatever lunge you're doing.
That's all right. Is you might have made a mistake, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Goodwill.
Did you do the overhead walking lunge the second time around?
Yeah.
All right.
Good, Miguel. All right, Rodriguez, you should be wrapping this up here.
Okay.
You got the what? You got the lunge, the step ups, or okay. Last RDL. Guys, those RDLs are not easy. And if you haven't done them, it's worth even just practice them without weight. It's kind of like doing a sobriety test. It's like a weird movement. Never do the sobriety test too, guys. FYI. Never get out of the car. As soon as you get out of the car, they're going to arrest you. So you're just giving them more information to prosecute against you. Never take the field sobriety test. You don't have to do it. You don't understand your rights. It's not you're not required to do it. Trust me, I know.
Experience with that one.
I never had a DWI either.
What's up,
No,
Biz?
no jump, but step up for the last round.
Yep. Step ups to the last round. Jump overs, end it.
Oh,
25 step ups, 10 jump overs. Here you go, Will. All right, Rodriguez. You got the step ups and then the jump overs and you're done. You got the step ups and the jump overs and you're done. Miguel, RDL, then the step ups. Good. Here you go, Julian. That looks good. Good, Will. I know that because a police officer told me that. Never take the sobriety test, ever. If a cop asks you to get out of the car, he's already going to arrest you. Good, Will. Especially now. Jump overs and done is, and Julian, this is it. Final part here. Goodwill. Come on, you guys are almost there. Miguel, you got the step ups and then the jump overs, and you're done. Will, you got the last round of the lunges and then jump overs, and you're done. This is how people feel when you run the core class, you know?
Easy day, Will.
Yeah.
that's what he always says.
Yeah. Yeah, real easy. And then you're like, you're dead. You can't even walk. You know, so now we get to torture you now.
Yeah.
All part of the fun.
Oh,
Good,
Okay.
Rodriguez.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, passing.
After this, you got the jump overs. Miguel and Will, you guys are done after the jump over. It's only 10 reps. Let's get them done. All right, Miguel, remember, don't mess up those floors, those hardwood floors. They're looking nice. You need a couple pads on there.
Para que sea así, se cambiaba cuando estamos en el.
Good. Yep, after this. Good, Will. Jump over that. Good job, Miguel.
oh shit.
Rodriguez. And you guys partied up last night? Christina, did you guys do anything for Cinco de Mayo?
Drinks.
Yeah, you had a couple of drinks. That's right. Do you guys find you're drinking more? You know,
Yeah.
maybe I know you don't want to admit it, you know, but I mean,
I totally admit it.
it's got to be inevitable, you know. I mean, it's just you know when you're sitting around and there's nothing going on, have a drink. You know?
Last 10, Will. Finish strong.
Good job, Will. Rodriguez, you see yourself going to the liquor store more often?
No, I've been pretty good.
Okay.
I
You
paced
don't
my.
strike me as a margarita drinker, though, Denise.
I only had one last night.
right.
Yeah. What are you, more of like a martini vodka person?
Like the vodka better, yeah.
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 See, I don't like the really sweet drinks, you know? Like sometimes when the margaritas are they're whether they're bitter, they're just too sugary for me, you know?
Politan after.
Cosmos.
Yeah. See, I used to drink Captain and Coke a lot, like when I was younger. And it became too syrupy, you know? Like it was, because I was drinking a lot, obviously, you know? You're pretty much drinking like 5 or 6 cans of soda, you know? I mean, pretty much. So then I went to ginger ale, and it was like totally different, you know? And now I don't really drink much. I have beer, a couple beers. But. Good, Miguel?
Yeah.
All right, good. Get some window dressings over there, okay? Talk to one of the ladies here. They'll hook you up. I don't know. What color are those walls?
I'm sure Diana's already on your butt about it.
Those walls look like leaf green or something like that, you know?
They're great. I do have blinds, look.
Oh, they're gray? Oh, they're the blinds. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. It was tough to see. Got so much light. Look at that place. It's looking great.
I like all those windows.
Oh, they're doing some road construction over there. All right, cool. It's like good.
All right, guys, have a good day.
All right, later, guys. Later.
Yeah.